Most people think installing 1 or 2 cameras means their home is secure. It doesn't, and that mistake leaves blind spots everywhere. The reality is, a bad setup with good cameras is still a bad setup. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through how to build a complete home security system, step by step, from a simple beginner setup, all the way to a full pro-level system. No fluff, no overcomplicated tech talk, just what actually works. I've tested a lot of different setups, indoor cameras, outdoor cameras, apartment setups, full home coverage, and what I've noticed is this. Most people don't have a camera problem. They have a setup problem. They either place cameras in the wrong spot, rely on one angle, or completely miss key areas. So instead of just showing you products, I'm going to show you how to think about home security the right way. Because once you understand that, everything becomes easier. The first thing you need to understand is this. Your home is not one space. It's a system of zones. And if you don't think in zones, your setup will always have gaps. So let's break that down. You've got your entry points. That's your front door, back door, gates. Then you've got movement paths, driveways, walkways, hallways, then blind spots, areas you don't naturally see, and then high-risk zones, places where someone could approach without being noticed. Good security is not about having more cameras. It's about covering the right zones properly. That's the difference between feeling secure and actually being secure. Let's start simple. If you're just getting started, here's what I recommend. 1 outdoor camera. 1 indoor camera. That's it. Your outdoor camera should cover your front entry. This is where most activity happens. Deliveries, visitors, unexpected movement. Then your indoor camera acts as a second layer. If anything gets past your first camera, you still have visibility inside. Now here's where most people mess this up. They mount the camera too high, or they point it straight ahead, or they install it where Wi-Fi is weak, and then they wonder why the footage is bad. So here's the fix. Mount it at a reasonable height, angle it slightly downward, and make sure your connection is stable. Even this basic setup, if done properly, is already better than what most people have. Now let's level it up. At this stage, we're removing blind spots. So now you add a backyard camera and a side access camera. Why? Because most people only secure the front, but real entry points are often at the back or the sides. This is where overlap becomes important. You don't want isolated cameras, you want coverage that connects. So if someone moves from one area to another, they stay visible the entire time. That's how you build reliability, not just visibility. Now we move into pro-level thinking. This is where you stop thinking in cameras and start thinking in systems. A real setup has layers. Front coverage, side coverage, rear coverage, indoor backup. Each one supports the other. So if one camera misses something, another one catches it. This is called redundancy, and it's one of the most important concepts in security. Because things will fail. Angles won't always be perfect, but your system should still hold up. That's the goal. Now let's talk about placement. This is probably the most underrated part of any setup, because even the best camera in the wrong position is useless. First, height. Too high, you lose detail. Too low, it can be tampered with. So aim for a balanced position. Then angle. Straight on sounds good, but it's not ideal. Diagonal angles are better. They capture movement paths, not just presence. Also watch out for lighting. Too much glare ruins footage. Too little light reduces clarity. So placement is not random, it's intentional. Now let's talk about the part most people ignore. The setup behind the scenes. First, Wi-Fi. A strong camera with weak connection is unreliable, so make sure your signal reaches every camera. Second, motion detection. Default settings are rarely ideal. You want to filter out unnecessary alerts. Focus on people and movement in key areas. Third, storage. You've got cloud, local, or hybrid. Each has pros and cons, but the key is, don't rely on one system blindly. Think about backup and access. Now let's talk about the upgrades that make everything better. Solar panels, they reduce maintenance. Wi-Fi extenders, they improve reliability. Mounts, they give you better angles. Lighting, this one is big. Good lighting improves footage and acts as a deterrent. These aren't just extras, they're multipliers. Let's make this real. A package gets delivered. With the right setup, you see everything. Someone approaches from the side. Covered. Backyard movement at night. Visible. Power goes out. Your system still records. That's the difference a proper setup makes. So here's the takeaway. It's not about having more cameras. It's about having the right setup. Coverage, placement, reliability. Start simple. Build over time and focus on doing it properly. If you want to skip the guesswork, I've linked the setups I'd actually recommend, from beginner to advanced, in my profile. Build it right once, and you won't have to fix it later.